What's up, y'all? Got a banger from my boy Simp Saver Sam. Let's get straight into it.
We are very different.
That's all I need to know. Thank you. I don't have time.
No. Shut. Please. Let me talk.
No.
Oh, you have a good night.
No, but we can be friends. You don't want to be
Absolutely
my
not.
friend.
Be your friend for what? Too old for that, bro. 38?
You know, 40 years old. I ain't got time for that bull.
Good for him, bro. Dude, as soon as a woman puts you in the friend zone, you need to scat. You need to run. You need to get out of there. Because the thing is, she's just putting you in the friend zone because she wants you as an on-deck dude. She's gonna still entertain other men, but then when the going gets hot with them and they're not paying attention to me, she's gonna need a shoulder to cry on, and she's gonna use yours. This is why I always say men and women cannot be friends. There's absolutely no world where men and women can just be friends. There's always gonna be an ulterior motive. So good on this guy for knowing when to cut and run. Never have girls as friends. I would tell girls this in college. Hey, I don't need any girlfriends. I have guy friends for a reason. If I need somebody to talk to, I'm gonna go talk to one of my homies, not you.
Decided to move into another direction.
Okay.
That's how you feel. I gotta respect it.
And that's all you have to say. If that's how I feel.
Boys, there is nothing.
What? If that's how you feel? Dude, what I don't understand is why these women will try to test you and say, well, I want to break up. I want a divorce. I just can't do this anymore. And their immediate reaction is that they want you to fight for them. You want me to fight for you? Why would I have to fight for you? I want reciprocation and appreciation. What are you talking about fighting for you? This is such an odd philosophy to me where women will push men away but then expect men to just try to reconcile everything and make it work. No, bro, go where you're appreciated and celebrated. If she's not going to be doing those things, cut and run. It's as simple as that, dude.
Guy friend that exists that doesn't want to sleep with a woman. If it were the case, then why don't guys have fat girlfriends? They generally don't. You don't
Exactly.
see. You know a guy that has a friend that's a girl. So these, I don't. And if the opportunity was presented to that man, he would sleep with her 1,000% of the time. Guys play friend zone game all the time.
I ain't never
It's the long game.
seen a man that I fucking need, bitch. You're all replaceable. Don't ever get too comfortable and don't ever think otherwise. You're a guest in this household and you can be kicked out just as quickly as you were welcomed in.
Dude, pretty girls really do think they got it all wrapped up, bro. They really do. Girls be looking in the mirror thinking they're superficially just everything. It's crazy work.
I'm so confused when I see these ladies that are using filters, a ton of makeup, drawn on eyebrows, fake eyelashes, and where you can still see the glue at the top of their head for hair that is not theirs. So confidently come on the screen and talk shit about men.
I mean, he's so right, though. Well, the thing is, these ladies got all this stuff on. It's so fake. The makeup's fake. The eyelashes are fake. The hair's fake. But you want us to keep it real? Shots fired! How about no?
How about no?
Destiny Mira, what's your best pickup line?
You look like you're my destiny. Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Oh.
That was ass.
I'm your destiny?
Is she a corn star? It's giving corn.
Maybe, potentially. It's possible, baby girl. Maybe. I don't know.
This guy's just a simp, man.
What the HE double hockey sticks was that, bro? Yeah, he's just simping. You're my destiny? Bro, get out of there. What is wrong with you? 666 on her arm, brother, man? Like, what? Or it's, I guess it's 999, but, you know, upside down, it's like, come on, dude. This is crazy work.
Oh, you're definitely a single woman because you got the single woman tell.
Chat, put one in the chat if you know what I call it the single woman song. Kevin Samuels calls it the single woman tale. Do you guys know what the single woman song is? I'll wait. It's that darn fire alarm. Out of nowhere, it sounds like somebody just got crossed over. It's just beep, like a little sneaker skid, just beep. That's what it is. And they can't even hear it. They're like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. I can't even hear it. It's that fire alarm, bro. That's a single woman song.
That damn smoke detector.
Mm-hmm.
How do you live with that?
She doesn't even know.
The way that I've been living with just being a single woman is
No. Specifically, the smoke detector that keeps chirping. How do you live with that?
Can you just elaborate more on like what do you mean by the smoke?
Stupid. It keeps going beep,
Like red flags?
That smoke detector that's beeping in the background. There's a smoke detector. It beeps every 30 seconds and it goes beep.
I don't hear anything beeping. Did you just hear it again? Because I don't hear anything.
Wait for it. Told you guys that they don't hear it after a while. There it was.
She really thought it was
She doesn't hear it. She's immune to it at this point. It's been going off for months and months and months and months. It's a single woman song. This is why Kevin Samuels inspired me to do these IG lives. I'm just calling the series "Are You Delusional?" I can't wait till I get a modern woman in there that has the single woman song on, and I'm gonna call it out. I cannot wait.
You need to stop being so fucking available. Today I'm going to tell you why you keep getting rejected, and I'm going to tell you the things that girls don't want you to know. First and foremost, girls aren't going for simps.
Duh.
And you know what? It is really sad that if you treat a girl right, she's still gonna go to the guy that doesn't.
Facts.
But as a girl, I can't even tell you how many times I've heard another woman say, I really like him, but like, he's just too nice. Too nice?
Women don't want you to be nice, bro. They don't. It's what's so crazy. And if it worked, there wouldn't be the phrase, nice guys finish last. That phrase wouldn't exist. I do things that get results. I don't do things that are moral and ethical. I do things that women respond to. When you call her out, make her feel insecure, she craves your validation. It sucks. Us as men, we don't do that with our friends, but you ladies respond to that, so that's what I do. It's like picking on each other in the playground, you know? You like the girl, you pick on her. Women don't really change from that. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Women don't really change from that. If you want to get a girl's attention, you got to ruffle her feathers. Any guy can call her beautiful or gorgeous or pretty. Baby, you're so hot. I just think you're so pretty. Bro, I never led with that. I always made women earn me calling them beautiful or gorgeous. I would always say, yeah, you look cute. You look all right. Yeah, you don't look bad. I like that fit on you. It looks good. Like, never give them the grandiose titles of beautiful and gorgeous until they've actually earned it. They'll respect you way more.
It's the sad truth, but girls in our generation see guys that are overly nice from the get-go as weaker.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Do you
I mean, it's true, though.
think men and women can just be friends?
Are one of them gay?
No, straight guys only.
No. I really don't think so. This whole,
tension?
Yeah,
Chemistry?
it's too strong. I think it's possible, but
I also say this, I think girls can. But
Of course you can, because you guys will get all the benefits from the nice guy. So it's in your best interest to say yeah.
like guys, they can't. Like girls, we could do it.
Oh, we can have a guy
We're
friend.
chill.
Like, we're friends.
We're like we could do it.
But you know what I mean?
Guys,
Keep telling yourself that, darling. We can have...
Well, women do it because they actually gain something from that friendship. But a guy being a friend with a girl, girls aren't just gonna, unless I'm way off, but chat, I feel like I'm hitting the nail on the head here. For the most part, if a guy is a friend with an ugly girl, the ugly girl's not gonna be spending her time, resources, and energy on him. You know what I mean? But as a simp, a guy will spend his time, energy, and resources on a woman. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Like, it's absolutely wild to me that guys will go out there and spend money on a girl, give her chivalry, and treat her like a girlfriend when he's not even bucking her and he can't even hold her hand, brother man. All he's doing is getting a sniff of her perfume. That's it. Just a, oh, baby, oh my God. That's sad. Because a woman would never do that for a man, ever. Even if she was a big back. She wouldn't do it.
There's a saying that it's a numbers game, but there's also a saying that says stay in your lane. And I just feel like some of the creatures that come up to me with the confidence they have, I mean, a man really came up to me at the gas station and said, "You caught my eye. How about we close him? Keep him sealed tight. Shut, actually. Because I'm here to fill up my gas."
Shut your f***ing mouth.
Super quick and simple. Are you natural or not?
Am I natural or not? That's for you guys to find out.
Baby girl, you look like a whole ass man. Natural? Dealt shaped like beach balls? Baby girl, you want all the roids. That's for you guys to figure out. I think we figured it out.
So just guess. Take a wild guess. For the audience.
What?
What I don't get is in the bodybuilding community, to look like this, you gotta be on roids. What's wrong with it? Clearly you're poking needles in your body to get that buff, dude. You don't get that big from just eating shark meat. Okay, horse meat and protein shakes. No, dude. I've been going to the gym for years, and I look nowhere even close to that. And I'm like 6'2" and like 180. I'm pretty lean. But this, bro, when I take my shirt off, I do not look like this. Not even close. And she's a chick. I got testosterone flooding through my blood. She ain't got none of that.
Like they're gonna have to guess whether you're natural or not.
Oh, they have to guess? I don't know what they're gonna say.
Well, unless you tell.
You don't know what they're... Bro, stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
You know what we're going to say. You're not natty.
No, I'm not. I'm natural.
You're natural?
Stop the cap.
Oh my God. This is crazy work. That's because navigating the dating scene can be absolutely brutal, but so can dealing with the aftermath of an accident. Have you ever been involved in a personal injury case? Over the years as an image consultant, I've worked with many clients recovering from workplace accidents, car accidents, and more. And I was actually shocked to learn how often people lose their personal injury cases. That's why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida of $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. If you've been injured in an accident, don't wait. You can go visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, to start your free claim today. Y'all know what time it is. Look at his ears perk up. It's just sitting on the corner there, waiting to be devoured. A wild Loki spots his prey, looks back to the wolf pack leader for validation to pursue said treat. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Loki, free. Good boy. Very patient. Very patient young man. He's a good dog, man. Some of you guys have been asking me, hey Levi, how do I train my dog to do this? You gotta start them when they're 8 weeks old. You got a 5-year-old dog? It's a wrap, brother. You're not about to start this now. It's just not gonna happen, bro.
Prompt is, I cheated on my ex.
So we were just really young. We dated since high school. We realized that we had very different love languages. And then I was just always constantly searching.
We had very different love languages. That just means she's a runner, bro.
That in other people. Yeah, like I messed up and then I hurt him a lot because I'm also his first girlfriend and everything. So like everything like really came crashing down.
She belongs to the streets.
Down hard.
How did you find out?
It was like a friend that we hung out with in a group for I think like about 3 years or so. She talked to him and he talked to her behind my back. The girl that was with that guy at that time, I found out from her because she sent me messages that they deleted from each other. It hurt, like really, really, really bad because I'm a guy of respect, you know, and that's kind of disrespecting me.
And you were in love with her?
Yeah, it was. I mean, she was my first, and then I thought she was my last too.
What was it that made you want to cheat on her?
I don't know, like I always told him when we started being together, I was like, I hate cheaters. I got cheated on before too. I think it's just more environmental factors, like how I am.
You try to be the hero and then you see yourself turn into the villain. I hate cheaters, but then you were one, huh?
Stupid. Family, like I'm just like this perfect person, and then I think I always wanted to like self-destruct, self-sabotage, but he was like literally everything I ever had. Like he was the best person, best boyfriend. He treated me right. Like our love language was very different, but like I mean he loved me and I know that he loved me, but then I don't know what happened, and I like that's my biggest regret.
You don't know what happened?
She belongs to the streets.
After the cheating, I tried to make it work, you know, but it was still in my mind, in the back of my mind. The trust was gone.
The next prompt is, since our separation, I've been with someone who's better in bed. So Jen, after the breakup, there was someone else who's even better.
So like when I was with him, like that's the best I ever had. But then like when we broke up, like I was with someone that like really loved me, like really like just gave me everything, like in the short amount of time that like for 8 years I couldn't even deal with him. So
it's called the puppy love stage, bro. Gave you everything. He gave me just everything I ever wanted and more. The guy wanted to blow your back out. He's gonna tell you everything that you want to hear, honey. Shots fired! So dumb.
So that's why I think that love or sex was better in the sense that it was like love. And I think that's what I was missing from him was like I couldn't receive love the way that he gave.
Did you feel that makes you give your love?
I thought I gave my all, 100% of it, because that's all I knew. So I gave
She was like, deeper, and he's like, that's all I got. God. What do I look like? That's brutal. But here's my whole take on the love languages. You got the 5 love languages, right? Words of affirmation, physical touch, quality time, gifts, acts of service. Okay, those are the 5. The way you give love is different from the way that you receive love. Shibananaya, should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree, though. The way you give love is different from the way that you receive love. Cass and I are very much so different. So her whole thing of, we had different love languages. We were just so different. Well, here's the thing. It takes a positive and a negative charge on a battery to charge something, baby girl. So it's okay. Opposites actually attract. So if she was mature, she would have sat down, excuse me, and she would have had a conversation with this man. But instead, she just went and got her back blown out by another guy. Either way, when it comes to your love languages, you got to be very, very clear with the way that you like to receive love, because the way I like to receive love is different from Cass. Cass is more of like a quality time, acts of service, gifts, physical touch, words of affirmation. You know, I'm more of like a physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, and gifts. I really don't care about gifts. She likes gifts more than me, and that's okay. But we both really like quality time, so we'll just sit in the living room sometimes and just hang out with each other. I'll play on my Mac, or I'll be doing something on YouTube and she'll be watching some anime. We'll just be hanging out. Like, if you've ever had a girl, let me know if you've ever done this. Put a 1 in the chat if you have. You guys just hang out in the same room. You're not paying attention to each other, but you're like sitting on the same couch, both doing something at the same time, in tandem, right? That's fun. We love doing that. I'll go in there, I'll be on my phone, she'll be on her phone, we'll have the TV going, and we won't talk to each other, but we're present together, right? But then we'll do other times of QT, where it's like phones down, we're glued in on each other. But you have to have these conversations in a relationship, in a mature adult relationship. You got to have these conversations. Say, hey, what are your love languages? How do you like to receive love? Here's the way I like to receive love. So this person can tailor the way they give love to the way you like to receive it. But a lot of especially the younger generation, it seems like these kids would rather just cut and run or just go cheat. That's the sad thing. Because this guy, he was like, I gave it my all. I gave her everything. And she still cheated on him. And then she had the audacity to say in his face, and it was better. That's crazy work, brother. So, shout out to Ricky Sickle. Can we get some W's in the chat for Ricky Sickle? He came up with a Loki design that I absolutely love. And so I slapped it on a t-shirt. But shout out, this is, all credit goes to Ricky here. But this is one with a crown, and then there's one without a crown. So if you guys want Loki t-shirts, we came out with the Loki pillows as well. I just figured I'd put you guys onto those if you want one. Let's get into the Discord and see what you guys have. Menopause and divorce. Let me go ahead and menopause you there. All right, let's see what we got here.
So I saw a patient this week who was a divorce lawyer. And I said, do you think working with all these divorced people keeps you married? I was kind of joking. And she said, yeah, a little bit. She said, but here's the crazy thing. I think that 60% of the 50 and 60-year-old women who come to see me wanting a divorce are because of untreated atrophy. So medically, we call that genital urinary syndrome of menopause. It results from falling estrogen levels, how it affects the vagina, the vulva, and the bladder. Up to 40% of women will have severe symptoms, but only 20% will seek medical attention. She said these women don't realize that this is a treatable medical condition and that their inability to enjoy relations is what is leading to their divorces.
No, but chat, that would take accountability. And we know that, women aren't going for all that mess, bro. Wait, I'd have to be held accountable? I'd have to go to the doctor and say it's me? Oh, absolutely not. There's no way I'm doing that. That's crazy work, brother. Oh my God. Wait, I'd have to actually say that it's my fault? Oh man. Wow. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Loki, did you have a good time?
I had a great time, Father. Just can I have another treat? If you would, alms for the poor.
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go book a one-on-one chat with me. Link is in the description. You can go down there. It's a Calendly link. We got one booked for later on this month. So shout out to my boy. I won't call out a name. But we got one booked for later on this month. This consultation could be, looks maxing advice, relationship advice, or just a reality check in general, and maybe hearing some things that you need a third-party perspective on, like, hey, here's what I should do with my life. The reason I started doing these consultations is because a lot of you guys hit me up in DMs. I just didn't have the time to do it, so I was like, let's create a calendar link. I do them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.